Hi, this is David Dewar, and welcome to week one of my 21-week challenge. This is where I'm going to create 21 different game projects a week, and this is the first one. And I'm new to Unreal Engine, which is what I'm going to be using for this project. And I've been using Maya for a number of months, but just really consider myself a beginner in it. And each week I'm hoping to take on more and more challenging things and show cooler and cooler projects. So this week I am aiming to create something called SuperTug. And let me introduce you to that project. So starting off the week, I've created myself a little concept mock-up with a few different things in it. Basically, at the top, we're taking a look at a water world with islands in it. And in the middle, there's a tugboat. I don't know why I was inspired to do a tugboat, but I thought it'd be interesting. And that tugboat can shoot water cannons. And just below that, there's a shipping container. And the shipping container itself is a bad thing to have floating around in the water. So the idea is the tugboat moves around and tries to save the world from these evil shipping containers. And just below that is a little bit of a logo I thought of for this. I'm not sure I'll call it a game, but initial project called SuperTug. So here I am in Maya. I found, interestingly, a very detailed diagram showing a tugboat, and I've brought that into Maya, and I'm just starting to model out the boat. Here's a different view. I've basically set up image planes and am getting my orientation across different perspectives, just lining things up, getting the right size. And here I am. I've actually got some of the modeling complete. I felt it'd be easier to create half the boat first and then mirror it over to the other side. There's a little bit of a geometry glitch here that I'll need to figure out. And here I am continuing to model out in Maya. I've built the outer hull, I've duplicated it over, and now I'm building the little center area in the boat where the crew will go. And a little further along, just about completed the project here, I've added a control tower up the top and a water spout. And here's my model of a shipping container where it's got the doors at the front with the handles and the beveled sides as well. And I'm going to bring these into the Unreal Engine. So here I've just plopped the models directly into Unreal Engine. They're sitting in the default level, and I was just trying to see how they would look. They look pretty good to me, and so I'll move on to the next step. And here I am experimenting with water, and got a bit of a skybox out the back there, and not quite happy with the water yet, but the boat's looking pretty good. Now I've got to figure out things like how to actually control the boat, how to shoot a water cannon, and eventually to build up the environment around, and that's where I'm hoping to get for this week. All right, here I am in Unreal Engine, and I've got about 2 days to go on my first week's challenge. I've built up an environment here where I've added some of the model items. I'm experimenting a little bit with water. Not quite happy with how that's working out yet. I've got a skybox in there. Okay, so I have about 1 day left, and I've got to bring everything together. Here I'm experimenting with creating terrain in the water. Still not happy with the water or the shadows. I'm sure I'll be able to figure that out. But this is the beginnings of trying to figure out how to actually build the islands and whatnot that I had originally put into my plan. All right, so I've finished the week and have put together my basic project. It doesn't do everything that I wanted it to do, but I think I've made some progress in my first week with Unreal Engine. Here we can see the boat model that I had made. So that started off as an image that I drew. I brought it into Maya and then modeled it. I brought it into Unreal, and you can kind of see that it's sitting on top of water with an island in the background, and I can move around. For example, here's my boat. I'm moving through the water and navigate around. And I can see some of those containers that I'd created. Has also started off as a concept, and I can move around them. I wouldn't yet describe this as a game, but it is kind of interesting. You can see the lighting and the shadows and whatnot. The reason why I picked Unreal showing up here is the just the beauty of the images that you can see. And I can also shoot. So originally I'd wanted this to be a stream of water, but you still have to figure out that and how to do collisions and whatnot. But anyways, overall I'm pretty happy with how I did over the past week, and now it's on to my next project. Thanks for watching.